Hey guys, Mark here. Just was thinking about videos I could make since, I haven't uploaded in like a week. And I thought, hey, I've got a shit ton of Lego, so how about I make a video about that? But then I thought, there's a lot of different things you could do with Lego, so I thought I'd show off a particular collection, but what should I start with first? Then I thought, why not this one? You take Lego, right? Kids love that. Another thing kids like is dinosaurs. So why not just mash the two together and make a massive horde of Lego dinos? So yeah, I've got this little kind of Jurassic Park-ish display, if it would focus, there we go. And I'm just going to use my desk to display all the dinos I have in order of, in order of when I got them. So let's get these lot out of the way. These are not from the Lego Jurassic World theme like most of them are. These are actually from the Lego Dino theme back in 2012. Which was a good theme, but you try and get any of their sets nowadays, and they're going to cost you an arm and a leg, so yeah, no. So we've got the adult Triceratops. You can move the head that way. I don't know why I just randomly moved down, that was weird. A bit suggestive. Yeah, you can twist the head, you can move the legs, basic shit. Then you've got the Velociraptor. Now this is probably the dino I've had the longest. This is the first Lego dino set I got. And so the neck joints and the leg joints are very weak and loose. And so I actually need the arms to be like that. My camera has terrible focus right now. What is up with that? So its arms need to be like that, otherwise it literally cannot stand. I've also got this Pteranodon, even though the set was called Pterodactyl, but the piece is called Pteranodon, you liars. But yeah, it's quite a nice shade of green. It's a similar colour palette to that raptor over there. So they had very basic colour palettes, and they just basically changed the colours from like green to red and stuff like that. But the Triceratops only came in one colour. I do technically have another Pteranodon in a kind of reddish brown, but I lost one of the wings a while ago. And also its top jaw is very loose, so I mainly use this one as a carcass for the other ones to eat. So that's all the official ones out of the way. Yeah, I really respect my toys, don't I? But yeah, just a quick disclaimer, all the next dinos I'm about to show you are bootlegs, so yeah, just bear that in mind. It just triggers me just thinking about it. Except, of course, this guy, but he's technically not a dinosaur. But he's still, like, a similar sort of build. So this is Smaug from a Lego The Hobbit set, that giant green stone structure over there. Yeah, this is probably one of my favourite like large figures, I guess. I can't really call it a minifigure because it doesn't resemble human at all. But yeah, it's very nice, a very accurate representation of what you see in the movies. And I just love it, basically. But it's not a dino, so get out of here. Now let's move on to the first sort of collection of dinosaurs that I bought. These also came with minifigures, but they weren't like Lego minifigures. They were more like kind of Creo or Mega Bloks, so I completely just didn't give a shit about the minifigs. But these use the same basic molds as what you see in the sets. So we've got a Pteranodon, but it's recolored because it's supposed to be the Jurassic World version. So that's very nice. The Velociraptor is also the same mold, just with a different colour. This colour is much more like detailed and creative, and of course it's based off of one of the raptors from the movie, which is blue. That's not just the colour scheme, that's the name itself is blue. So yeah, that's very nice. The Dilophosaurus is similar, but not exactly the same. I'm not sure why they made a Dilophosaurus, because the only appearance it made was as a hologram to distract one of the raptors. But yeah, it's very similar mold. They just changed out the legs, which no longer have the claw, and the head, which now contains the super intimidating peacock-like frills. Camera, will you focus? Come on, man. Jeez. Well, the content was crappy enough, now my camera's even more crappy than earlier. These other three are a bit different, because they're really blurry, apparently. But no, they're custom molds because they're basically baby versions of already existing molds. So we have a baby Triceratops. It did come with horns, but stupid me put it together in the wrong order, and then I lost the horns, so it's stuck like that now. We also have the T-Rex and the Indominus Rex. But then I took these two, right, and I thought, you know what's cooler than baby T-Rex in Indominus Rex. The adult T-Rex in Indominus Rex, hell yeah. So here is the T-Rex in all its blurry goodness. There we go, that's a bit better. So yeah, the mould has been used in the past for the Lego Dino sets I mentioned earlier. It just was a different coloration. You can get, it was more of a stripy tiger style pattern. You can get it in either red or green, similar to the Raptors and the Pteranodons. But it's the same mould, so you can twist the tail. You can actually remove the tail, which is something you can't do with the Triceratops. Get it back on, please, thank you. Yeah, the plastic is a bit squeaky. Same goes for the Indominus. It only really affects the legs though, so it's not too much of an issue. It's a bit annoying though, but hey, it's a knockoff, so what are we expecting? The arms are very nice and very tiny, much like an actual T-Rex. The head, oh, I forgot the heads are also a bit squeaky, yeah, so it's just the legs and the head, but you can ignore that. The jaws open and close. These ones you can actually leave them in any position. It's not like a loud click sound you hear to let you know it's in the right place. You can put it basically anywhere, apart from like obviously too far because it'll just snap off like that. Yeah, there you go. Broken jaw. And the head is actually large enough to hold a minifig in its mouth partially. I'm just using Minecraft Steve as an example. Randomly. I'm still not planning on making any Minecraft videos soon, so you can have a sigh of relief, guys. The Indominus Rex is a very similar build, but they actually completely resculpted all the parts, which they didn't really have to do. They could have just put some little bits on here, but so yeah, I appreciate Lego for doing this, even if this isn't the official Lego version. It's the same molds used, so good job on Lego for completely redoing everything. Most companies probably would have just took the lazy way out. So yeah, they've added these little satisfying spikes, and of course this really cool new printing. And the head, unlike the T-Rex, it actually has some clicking points, but it's quite quiet. And it actually has two clicking positions. If you're patient with it, you can position it a little bit open, which I often leave it as. It also has hands which can rotate, and they're actually the correct shape to hold a minifigure and have a very good grip on them, so you can shake this about and it won't drop the minifig, so that's also very good. I just like it a lot. But you know what, for some reason, stupid old me thought that wasn't enough dinos, so literally just earlier today, went and bought a load more, yeah. So it's basically the same set over again. It's actually the exact same dinos used, but they add 2 more Velociraptors because it comes in 4 different colours, so we also get the Charlie, and I believe it's either Echo or Delta variants, as well as blue, and of course you've got the others which we've already mentioned. So they use the exact same molds, but the colouring is a little less. For example, the teeth and the claws are not coloured, so they're the same colour as the rest of the mold. There you can see now. If we go back to the older version, its toes are black, whereas the newer ones are green. And as you can see here, the teeth are a whitish colour, but the new version is just the same green as the rest of the mould, which was very hard to tell because of this camera not cooperating, so I apologise for that. But apart from that slight colouring mishap, they pretty much nailed it. In fact, the Pteranodon in particular, there's literally no difference, and I actually confused them because there's literally no way to tell them apart. They look exactly the same. Because they don't have any teeth or claws to recolor anyway. They were already the same colour as the rest of the mould, so they look exactly alike. I remembered this time to actually put the horns on the Triceratops, so I actually did it right this time. That doesn't normally happen, me doing something right the way. See, even that sentence I tried to say the right way and ended up saying right the way. I cannot do anything correct. This is a rare instance, ladies and gentlemen. Another reason I got this was because my current Indominus Rex baby version has had a lot of beatings really, and so the jaw is quite loose and so it often droops down, and also the leg can come off, but excuse me, it can also come off where it's not supposed to. So this component is not supposed to come off, but it does anyway, so that was a bit alarming. But this newer one is a lot more stiff, and you can actually hear the nice click sound. Ah, there we go, that's satisfactory. But of course, again, the claws are just white. The teeth is not so bad because, well, the rest of it's white anyway, so there's no difference there. and it actually uses a darker grey than this one, which just so happens to resemble the grey of the adult version that I have much better anyway. So this is probably the better option for accuracy anyway, you know, except from the black toes, but that's like the only downside. But as mentioned earlier, my favourite feature for getting this second pack was that it came with 2 more raptors, and so they're a lot more diverse, and I just like that a lot. So roughly recreating the scene I had earlier, we've got 5 raptors all tucking down on a delicious pteranodon carcass. We've got the other 2 pteranodon which literally do not give a shit about their friend that's just been torn apart. We've got the Indominus and the Tyrannosaurus Rex defending its child, while their past versions somehow got a time machine and travelled to the present to fight anyway. We've got a romantic pair of Dilophosaurus getting it on, and then of course the Triceratops tucking on some nutritious greens with its 2 children. And then of course the girl with the camera who's documenting all of this for something, I don't know. And then this guy who's too cool to blend in with everyone else because, well, he's got wings and fire breath, so he's clearly too cool to hang with the rest of them. So yeah, that's basically my entire collection of Lego dinosaurs. All I need now is to just buy loads of base plates to actually put them somewhere. And yeah, I actually might do that. I might go on like Pick-a-Brick or something and like buy a load of base plates and parts with trees and things, try and make a nice little scenery, because I don't think the entire surface of Earth was covered in nice wooden planks. I don't think that's very historically accurate. Neither would there be a giant lamp, for example. Or Batman chilling on the police station. Or a Dalek from Doctor... Oh, forget it, you get the point. So yeah, that's the video I made because, well, I'm bored and I haven't uploaded in a while, so I thought, why not kill 2 birds with 1 stone? So that's what I did. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, thanks for watching, and if you did enjoy, please leave a like. Also, do not feel free to leave a... Oh, hang on, I messed that up. But also do not hesitate, there we go, to leave a dislike, because I know I need to adjust my content to make it more enjoyable for the rest of you. Also, if you want to see more content by me, feel free to join the 25 other subscribers. I bet one of them's just going to unsubscribe just to screw with me. That'd be quite funny, actually. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time, which will probably be either quite a while or literally tomorrow. Who knows? It's a mystery. Right. See you later then. Bye-bye. Minecraft is never coming back.